still can't get over that fucking video you just showed me.
What?
The fucking Naruto Dragon Ball Z thing.
Oh my god.
The fact that was in a fucking Wendy and they just let it happen. Rasengan! Anyway. Hi, Pat.
Instagram challenge dares people to masturbate every day in May. That's not a challenge, dog.
What, is it destroy Dick December?
I've masturbated 3 times today and I had sex. Like,
oh. You want to flex a little harder, Pat?
Yeah, sure.
Flexes
so
your
we
dick.
did this position and that put no.
And then I bent her over in this way. But how you been, Pat boyo?
Pretty gangster.
Gangster.
What? Because damn, it feels good to be one.
You know what else is gangster?
What else is gangster, Walter?
The fucking Sonic the Hedgehog trailer.
What's in here?
No, don't go in the closet. That has the cage of a guinea pig.
Yo, anybody using that bed though?
I don't know.
I smell like I have that bed.
You mean after last week when you called her a bitch? Anyway, so Sonic.
Did you hear me? Did you say anything?
Huh?
Did you say anything?
I have no idea. She's never brought it up. So I think you should be fine.
She bought me a shirt. 2 shirts.
2 shirts. Only one fit. But I know that you saw the new Sonic trailer.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Been spending most time. Why Gangster's Paradise?
I don't know.
Is Sonic a gangster?
Yes.
Is Sonic a hood nigga now? Sonic grew up in Compton, my nigga? Is that what it is?
Yeah! I always loved black people. Yeah! Nigga! Okay, so when I saw the trailer, I saw it because like a friend sent it to DM'd me from IGN or whatever, and I was like,
also his design is terrible. Let's be real.
I mean, yeah. What I didn't understand was when they showed the cop, like, you know, he has like, one of his little hairs, his quill, and it's like electrically charged.
Is money about to get the Speed Force from this hair, bro?
I was like,
excuse me,
the fastest.
Is it about to be some All Might shit? Yo, eat my hair, get super speed, nigga. The fuck?
Fucking, I mean, if I remember correctly, Sonic goes as fast as the speed of light.
Only if he has only if he has a Chaos Emerald.
Wait, but what about fucking CD Escape? Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Speed of sound, not the speed of light.
Oh, fuck me.
Speed of light is 1,000,000 times faster than the speed of sound.
I forgot. Science! Oh! Sincerely!
Austin.
Get the fuck out.
But that's just a theory. Theory.
Suck my dick.
No. But,
no, you gotta. You don't get a choice, nigga.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Suck this dick.
My favorite part of like this whole quote unquote controversy of the whole trailer was what Jonan Vasquez, the creator of Invader Zim, posted with the caption, "This was the best moment in the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer," and it's Sonic's dick with a cock ring.
That's funny. I used a cock ring today.
Oh,
it was interesting.
Okay. Did your balls get tighter? And you're like, ow.
Walter, I'm not going to describe my sexual experiences on podcast. That's how this podcast was made for.
Literally the second episode of this show, we talked about porn for like straight an hour.
Let's talk about porn. I'm not going to talk about what my penis is like.
Oh, you don't want to give the trade secrets away?
Yeah, gotta keep it. Gentleman never tells. Gang.
Anyway, also Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, he was the best part of that trailer.
But
on Gotham,
why?
He was the best part of that trailer.
Why?
Because he was the best part of that trailer, nigga.
No, I mean, why is he in the movie? Because like, I've heard that he's super hard to work with, and
I mean, he's kind of a dick sometimes.
Yeah, but like, the fact that he said yes to this movie.
Right? First of all, I thought he had a whole thing against violent movies after he did Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, really?
He had all the, violence in movies is bad, we shouldn't be perpetuating violence in movies. But now I'm going to play Dr. Eggman, a supervillain. Okay.
You know, the man who's literally 70% legs.
No, he's not 70% legs.
Also, you know, Eggman is usually bald, but Jim Carrey has a full set of hair, and he still has the weird
Well, maybe
mustache.
it'll be like his origin story, is how he became bald and shit.
Don't tell me it's gonna be a fucking spin-off movie for Eggman.
Yeah, it's just gonna be called Eggman.
I just like I don't know. Isn't this literally just live action Sonic X? Gotta go fast.
Fuck.
Gotta go fast.
It is live action Sonic X. They got us again.
Pat, come back.
No.
We gotta wait till like the after credits movie where they show why is he trying to fly through the ceiling?
Just look at the ceiling. Goodbye.
But no, we just gotta wait.
Exit stage left.
We just gotta.
Exit stage right.
Well, how are you exiting from both sides of the stage?
Move super fast, please.
No.
Why are you closing the door?
Sound.
Sex?
No, sound issues.
Because I'm afraid to say I'm taken, but...
Yeah. Oh well.
You know what? What? You've been turning it down all these years only to be like, oh well?
Yeah. You gotta subdue your expectations.
Subdue my expectations?
But we gotta wait till the after credits scene where Tails is dick first in the ground. Cause remember he fucks a plant. In Sonic X, there's a character who's kind of literally a personification of a plant, an anthropomorphic plant.
What's the character's name?
I don't remember, the Celestia or some shit.
Celebi, the Pokemon?
No, not the. I mean, she kind of looks like it. Sonic X, plant bitch.
Throw in 2 more X's after that.
No.
Oh god, no, never mind. That's what I want to be avoiding.
This is Sonic porn? Oh, because of Sonic's ultimate harem. Oh no. Okay, there's fan art. Okay, fine. Instead of plant bitch, I'll put plant girl. Cosmo? Yeah, this one. Cosmo.
Interesting.
Bitch a plant.
Okay.
I don't remember her fucking origin story. You know what? Cosmo is the main character from the anime series Sonic X. She was a female child of a plant-like alien species whose homeworld was destroyed by the villainous Metarex, who in the years that followed left Cosmo as the sole survivor of her kind. To thwart the Metarex's ambitions for universal dominance, Cosmo joined...
You know, if there's one thing in the universe I never cared about, it was Sonic lore.
Yeah. Cosmo joined Sonic the Hedgehog and his allies in their war against the Metarex, eventually becoming a love interest for Miles Tails Prower. In the end, however, she sacrificed herself to defeat the Metarex.
First of all, I keep on forgetting that Tails is the dude.
Really?
I
because he's voiced by a kid all the time?
Or no, because he sounds like... Tails sounds like a chick like 90% of the time. So
really?
Yeah. Bruh. Since childhood, I keep forgetting that, like, Tails is a dude.
I mean, I think it's because like I played the old Sonic, like at least on the Genesis games. Like I have what Sonic CD and Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
No, like
or Adventure 2 Battle as it's framed on the disc.
No, even though that's what everyone calls it. No. It's from the it's for the Genesis. It's where you can play as technically both Sonic and Tails, and if you connect like a second controller, then the second player can control Tails, and it's like a whole little co-op thing.
Okay.
But I always knew that Tails was a fucking guy.
Yeah, no, I've always fucked it up for me.
Weird. But since this episode is 69, we're gonna...
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck. What are we doing, Walt? What are we doing?
So, we have a couple articles, and then we're just gonna fuck right up.
Like, I have a girlfriend now?
Oh, well. Bend over, you fat bitch.
Is that when you close the door?
Yeah. Anyway,
So tackle me to the floor and just pin me down.
Yeah, I'm just like
I'm crying the whole time.
Don't escape. But so I have some flavorful titles. We got one technically came from an article, but I already know about it. I'm just not gonna go into the super other details of it. I just want you to react to the video that it's about. So we're just gonna look at the video whenever you choose to do it. But we have Kid on Principle, New Daddy, and Lonely Ass, and then the video. So whichever you want to.
Lonely Ass.
Lonely Ass. Okay.
What describes your life?
Yeah, every day, and then I get sad, and I'm like,
Time to masturbate.
literally.
Walter, you naughty boy.
So from BBC News, we have. If you were lonely, would you talk to a stranger?
No.
So it goes. If you were lonely, would you go into a cafe and sit down for a chat with a complete stranger?
No.
That's the idea behind the Talking Tables initiative. Sainsbury's supermarket has designated some tables in its cafes as places where you can have a conversation with a stranger instead of sitting alone and feeling isolated. It comes as the government launches its loneliness strategy.
Wait, where is this being launched?
At a supermarket. In a cafe in the supermarket.
Where?
In Sainsbury's. That's the name of the supermarket. Or
Walter.
It's a supermarket in Sainsbury.
Where? What country?
Oh, does it say? I think it's in the UK. Actually,
that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, in this part of London. In this part of
I'd
London.
expect something like Japan because their low birth rate or some shit.
No. Just let them watch animus. But that's what really. But what's really revealing is to hear what shop workers see of the loneliness of their customers. There are about 20 Sainsbury's cafes piloting the Talking Tables idea, including the branch in Fulham, West London. Edward Collett, I don't know how to fucking say his name, who works on the welcome desk, sees people every day who come to the supermarket for company, as much as for shopping. He says that some are bereaved husbands who relied on social networking skills of their wives and are now trapped in solitary lives. They don't want to be stigmatized as lonely, he says, and might crave company, but don't feel able to ask for it. Edward says that they come up to the Edward says they come up to the information desk for a chat about shopping, or even call up the helpline. This is as like an example, hold on. This is. Oh no, cable. You guys like this ASMR? So this is an example where it has like a little like card thing that sits on the table. Reserved for customers in the mood for a chat. So you just sit at a designated table.
Okay.
And I guess if you're alone, someone can just be like,
Hey, my name is Jimmy.
Hey, well, I'm gonna put my penis in your hole.
And he sees shoppers who will wait until they can be served by a particular checkout assistant because they see them as friends, and this is a moment where they can swap a few words. It's their chance for some human interaction. There are also young mothers, cut off from the adult company of work, who, Edward says, can seem quite angry, which he puts down to their feelings of isolation. People fade away without human company. With so many public places closing, whether it's post offices, libraries, churches, or pubs, he says the supermarket has become one of the places people can still meet and feel safe. He sees those at risk of chronic isolation, where people lose contact with the outside world and basically die inside their houses. And there are others who have begun to show signs of dementia.
Jeez.
Edward has become so much a part of the life of the people using the shop that he says he has been to some of the customers' funerals. Well, that's fucking... Fuck. Jesus!
Excuse me?
You know.
Bruh!
Barbara was such a nice
woman. Oh man, how did you know the deceased? I served them tacos one time.
I bagged up their groceries. I pointed them to the ice cream section. And he says, staff in the shop often work alongside local charities, churches, and food banks in a kind of informal support network. Leigh Brown, the store manager, says much of what really happens in the shop goes unrecognized by the customers who dive in and out. He says last week an elderly man was noticed spending the entire day in the shop. As it was eventually closing, Leigh gave him a lift home. That's nice, but like, no.
Yeah, Leigh could be a murderer, nigga. Like, excuse me?
I just mean like, yo, you were here all day, and I had to look at you all day.
Don't worry, I'm not taking you home after this, bro.
But I'm an old man.
Oh boy, okay, cool. You lived your life. Go die somewhere, nigga.
But I'm 87.
Okay, you lived your life.
But I need to go home.
Go home.
No.
You've lived a long time. You can take a little longer to get the fuck home, nigga.
But it's 11 at night.
Okay, if you die, so what? You 87.
But
you lived your life.
But
nobody gives a fuck if you die at this point, bruh.
But live your life. Hey, come on, live your life.
You're 87. Why do you know this song, nigga? The fuck?
It came out when I was 64.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
even
were
right
60.
It's not
It
even
really
right.
isn't. It really isn't.
What is it?
Almost 90-year-old ass.
The manager is confident the talking tables will catch on with customers because he says he's seen now in other places they attract their own cult following, which people make it part of their social lives. The cafes also have their own secret tactic against being taken over by laptop users. None of them have power sockets. So they're not for people like me.
Oh boy. None of them have power sockets. You know.
Guess I'm not gonna go.
It's like one of those it's one of those cafes that say, no Wi-Fi here, try talking to each other. And I'm like, nigga, I got shit to do. I'll go to
I've never seen a place
There's
like
been
that.
a few like hipster ass cafes. Like,
Oh, they're probably like mom and pop shop type shits.
I don't even know, but like I've seen them, I've heard about them before. It's like, no Wi-Fi here, talk to each other. I'm just like,
No.
I'm holier than now. Like, I don't know these niggas. All these niggas can be rapists. Nigga, like, I don't, nah. I ain't on this.
No, it's just Bob over there.
Just Bob? Why Bob's still alive? Excuse me?
So which reminds me of another thing that we can just discuss real quick. But we'll discuss it after this. So if people working at a
Bob the rapist over here, bro.
yeah. So if people working for a supermarket were asked for their own first-hand answers for tackling loneliness, what would they suggest? Rupa Graham says the challenge is to bridge the gap between generations and families so that young people can spend more time with old people. No one wants to do that.
No. I don't want to talk to old people. Y'all probably racist.
You
Y'all
barely want to talk to your own family when they're old.
Deadass.
She also would like to have less negative news because it creates a perceived fear of talking to strangers so that people are afraid to make friends. Yes, because people are murderers and rapists.
Word, exactly.
Like, what's it called? Our friend, Nikki, literally last night was like, hey, so there's like a weird female Jesus cult thing.
Yeah, word.
And like, I don't know what that's about. Then what, an hour later, hey, so apparently they put people in human sex trafficking.
Was that ass? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yo, what? Word? What's up? Yo, hold up.
Yeah, live react to that shit right now, boy.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
What?
What?
For human sex trafficking?
What? No, what? No. Excuse me? No, I was just saying that it feels good to be a gangster.
No. Pat, stop.
Damn, it feels good to be a delinquent.
But, come on, just pull the shit up. Be like, yo, what's up? Ooh. I just opened up Instagram and apparently Sickle Mode is now certified 7 times platinum. Congrats to, I don't know how to say his name, Roger Chayad and, Tay Keith.
Who?
The producers of the song. I think there are other ones, but I know that those two are the main ones.
Nikki.
Did you find her? Anyway, as you do that, I'll just try to finish this because it's almost done. Oh.
With those ladies. So watch out and don't follow them to the weird female Jesus church.
Wait, what?
It's not.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was it.
But yeah, she was like, yo, so human sex trafficking, bye.
Right? No, word. What's up? No.
Wait, back up. Ooh, Jesus. Edward says that loneliness needs to be understood from the perspective of those most vulnerable. Protecting public transport, particularly bus routes, is essential, he says. They might want to close a bus stop and say it's only 5 minutes walk, but it's not 5 minutes if you've got arthritis, he says. Okay.
Well then, you got arthritis. That ain't me. Driving you home, nigga. Fuck.
The other big question linked to good transport is a sense of safety. He says many elderly customers are worried about going out and they need to be able to travel safely and feel they are in a secure environment. But, he says, all of this depends on a sense of community surviving, which itself can be a fragile thing. Yeah, excuse me. In this part of London, he says there has been rapid gentrification, but there are still the links of older communities. London has gentrification?
Yeah, probably most.
I was saying the whole thing's already gentrified. They're gonna gentrify it more. There are people who bought a house for $5 bob in 1945, and their families are still here. He says. But will the tables get people talking? Why? You literally just flick the mic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do, because you can literally hear you flipping the mic.
Can you? I'm not hearing anything.
Well, then listen to the podcast. Be our one viewer for the week.
Oh
Okay. On a rainy Monday morning with the new signs in place, there were no takers. The conversation about loneliness is still waiting to begin. But when we were talking about like other, what reminded me of this article, there was that whole bus driver that raped a 14-year-old but then went off free.
Yeah.
Which I do not understand. That the judge was just like, fuck it. No.
Judge needs to be like,
fuck you.
Judge needs to be like,
both him and the judge need to be executed.
Need to be burned at stake, nigga. Fuck. Like,
yeah, like. He literally admitted to doing this heinous act of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old. And just because this was the only reported thing that he's done, because we don't know, he could have had a history.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only one that's been reported, and that is not...
he only raped the one person.
That we know of.
Let's send him off. Yeah, he's good.
And, what's it called? Wasn't it that they're not even putting, that he's a sexual predator or sex offender?
Really?
I think I heard that they're not putting that he's a sexual offender.
Bells?
They just let him completely scot-free. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's fucking wild, dog.
Yeah.
There's a superhero named Wild Dog.
What?
I said Wild Dog, and I'm like, there's a superhero named Wild Dog.
Well, my superhero name is Baby Witch.
I saw that. Iron Panther.
Iron Panther. One of my friends is Dead Vision, and the other one apparently is Agent Raccoon.
Not too bad, the last one.
Yeah.
Dead Vision's kind of stupid.
Dead Vision sounds like it could be like someone that can see like death in the future.
Yeah.
Prevent death or whatever. Baby Witch. What the fuck?
Baby Witch, don't you? Like a little witch. like a little witch. What's up? You know, I'm Iron Panther, nigga. I'm
Roar.
I'm fucking...
Wait, so is that like Bronze Tiger's best friend?
No.
Finger guns.
Stupid.
Why not? Why?
Stupid the fuck out.
But
No. Fucking drown yourself in that bottle of water right there.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Where's my little brother listen to that?
Why?
I don't know.
He's too young.
Man, no one understands my heartbreak.
You're like 7.
You don't have heartbreak yet, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, I am. No one understands the dark, bitter loneliness.
Nigga, we can scrap like.
To your own little brother.
We can extra scrap shit. Like the fuck.
Okay, so do you want Kid on Principle, New Daddy, or the Prank Invasion video?
Kid on Principle.
Kid on Principle. Oh no. Oh, I'm doing things. Oh yeah. Here we go. Look at me. I'm clicking. I'm pressing buttons. From 3, Three News!
From 3 News?
Or WTKR.
WTKR News. Yeah, gang.
Florida teen arrested for attempting WWE move on principle.
Excuse me?
So it's a really short article, but I think it's also because there's a video included. So I'll read it first and then I'll show you the video. A high school student in Florida was arrested this week after he was recorded raising his hand toward the principal's neck. Quote, "It shouldn't have been arrestable," a lawyer for 18-year-old Gianni Sosa of Miami Southward Senior High School told a judge on Thursday, per the Miami Herald. Police disagree, claiming the gesture was the beginning of a wrestling slam called RKO, made famous by WWE's Randy Orton, in which the head is grabbed and pulled to the ground. You remember we used to joke, do RKOs to each other?
Excuse me?
At Taco Bell. We were like, hit him with the RKO.
Yeah, did we ever actually do one though?
No.
Okay, that's what I was saying. They go like, excuse me?
That's what we used to joke about.
We
We
just
didn't
throw it
like, fucking do it.
Go to main lead, it's like RKO.
Because like I remember
Break her whole goddamn body, like
even though this John Cena's theme.
same difference.
Yeah. Sosa is heard yelling RKO in video of the hallway altercation. Principal Umberto Murray, I'm assuming that, or Murray, stopped the move quickly and subdued the teen. Police say Murray, named Miami-Dade County Public Schools Principal of the Year in 2018, was adamant about pressing charges, reports WPLG. Released without bond, Sosa is charged with battery on a school official, though his lawyer says that there was no intent to attack and his client was just horsing around. Everyone knows wrestling is fake, Roy Ugarte
Better catch these fake hands, son.
told the judge, adding that the arrest report was hands down one of the most insane he'd read, whatever.
Red.
Ye.
They're both the same, Walter. Come on.
Jesus. Pick up the fucking chair.
I'll pick it up in a minute. Calm down. Calm your titty fuckers.
I just did it.
Calm your titty knockers, nigga. The fuck?
No.
I'll knock your titty straight off your face, boy. Don't talk.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the one right behind you.
Excuse me?
There's a fucking plug outlet right behind you.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ. In the daily life of Patrick, how to plug in a fucking iPhone charger.
Yeah, I'll smack the shit out of you, though.
The New York Post notes that Sosa performs RKOs on random things in videos on his Instagram page. The teen also posted a video in which he accuses the principal of punching him during the incident. And then it says read more for whatever. But here's the video. Here's the video from Local 10 News or whatever the fuck. Here we go.
A student arrested accused of trying to use a wrestling move on a principal. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Marhone is live outside the jail in West Miami-Dade. Leanne.
And that teen is still behind bars at this hour. Let's show you exactly who we're talking about. He is 18-year-old Gianni Sosa.
It looks like
in Southbridge.
the guy that fired me.
Right now, he's battery on a school official and interference.
You're not wrong, though.
Institution. Now, this is the incident at the center of this arrest. It appears to show Sosa attempting to perform a
Just show it.
See him actually put his hands around the back of his head. The cell phone video shows this confrontation. Then the principal is able to get Sosa into a chokehold and actually appears to throw a punch at him. Police say that Sosa was placed in an office and was later uncooperative with staff, according to police. Now, Miret was actually named the Miami-Dade County Public Schools Principal of the Year just last year, and according to the
God, he looks like a
report,
dickwad.
he was adamant about pursuing charges.
Oh my god, he looks like,
Sosa did have his first appearance hearing
Fuck.
today.
What's his name?
By the public defender, who even admitted that this was one of the most
I want more pictures of Spider-Man!
J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, but the actor. J.K. Simmons.
There we go.
Understanding what an RKO is because of actual.
Oh shit, they got the footage of the fucking trial!
Don't stand right here. He's literally going like this to the guy. He's not even holding him. He literally is doing this. That's it. That's literally the extent of it because.
security guard at your school or somebody else that
I know it It may not be. It's not. It should.
I meant his lawyer's like super casual. Come on, it was just this. Like what the fuck?
Lawyer's mad chill.
Come on.
Oh, it's Echo Patrick. Hello. You're back again. Wait, don't go.
He's gone. But come on, it's just a fun move.
Come on.
Come on, RKO.
Out of nowhere.
So, do you want Prank Invasion? Do you want New Daddy?
Let's do Prank Invasion.
Okay, cool. So, as I'm gonna look up the video, backstory is this guy Prank Invasion like is super thirsty for views. Like he's always doing like the hey guys, we're gonna do pranks and blah 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 blah. But this one video caused a lot of controversy because well, I'm not gonna say what the cause was. What happened was like he got called out on social media because it's fucking gross and weird. And he called out H3. H3 wanted to like physically fight him, but then like H3 was just like nah. He was just trolling him essentially, and he's like, well, I went to this business school and I have this score on the logic exam, like he's basically trying to flex, even though Ethan's just like, I don't care. You're still that weird motherfucker who, for the sake of a prank, kisses his sister.
What?
And not just kisses, makes out. Kissing my actual sister prank. Hold on, that might actually be copyrighted.
If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you...
What? No. Fuck off. Here we go.
Good to be back here on YouTube. If you guys didn't know, my channel and all my socials were hacked for the past 3 months. And after painstaking effort, I finally got all my things back. So I owe you guys a crazy video. And in this one, I'm gonna try to kiss my sister. So
I'm just gonna fast forward because he's literally just walking around the house being like, well, we're gonna try to do this and blah 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 blah. Now I want you to look the way that he acts. This is his sister.
Courage to come up here and ask my sister if she wanted to play a quick game for a kiss. I'm literally, I don't know if you can see, I'm literally sweating right now because I'm so nervous, and I've done this like 100 times. So, so do you want to play a game?
Done what 100 times, motherfucker?
A quick kiss for all of YouTube.
I mean, not really, but
But you'll do it to help me out because they want to see it.
I guess.
Okay, here we go.
Yo, what the
Rock,
fuck?
paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Ooh, I win. Dude, this is so awkward.
You know what makes it more
How
awkward?
do I like
Saying that it's awkward.
I know.
So for those that don't know, because it's an audio show, Pat's looking in fear and silence. Here we go.
No, stop. I don't want to see you.
Girl, run.
Find it out?
Dad's here.
What's that?
The dog's barking.
You know, let's pad out this video.
Dad was in here, that's fine.
Oh my god, stop. I can't
I
kiss my
won.
brother.
One time, this is like a life.
What are you doing, stepbrother?
For real though, this is
Like bond.
dead ass how somebody's porno start.
Here we go.
I'm gonna kill myself. Stop!
What the fuck? Yo, just talk, bro. Yo, make it out, yo, a peck on the lips would have been fine. Whatever. Niggas do that with the family sometimes. You know, a little peck on the lips here and there. Whatever. They was making out for like good 3 seconds, my nigga. Nah.
I'm getting a random caller in the middle of this. It's never happened.
This is the end of this. No.
She said no. Where are you going? Stop it. No. You know, my niggas, y'all are into it. Y'all are into it. Y'all need to stop. No. Y'all need to stop.
And look how he looked at the camera. Look how he fucking looks at the camera too.
Yo, she was pulling away. He's pulling it back.
But then, oh man, they're just. Oh, there's just a
How
dog.
was that? Okay, if you guys can see, I am literally sweating
Yo, she gonna need therapy after this, bro. Like,
I think that's the end of it. I don't think they go back. Yeah, they don't. All
yo,
right,
this nigga
whatever.
just want to kiss his sister. That's it. This nigga, all this nigga want to do is kiss his sister. He was trying to smash his sister from birth. That's it.
Ugh. No, and like
Nigga popped out the womb like.
The funny thing about this
Like,
was like, okay, so of course this causes controversy because what the fuck?
nigga, she pulled away.
But
He
then
was
she
like-
went for it, bro.
She pulled away, and he was like, "Nah, come back, come here."
But
Slob your fucking face up, nigga. Fuck.
and like, so this causes like the whole controversy. Like, guys, come on, it was a prank.
My nigga, if you ironically fuck a donkey, you still fucked a donkey.
What?
Alright.
And it was a prank.
No, you
Prank
still
on the donkey because I came in it.
No, you still fucked the donkey, bro.
And
It's just a prank, bro. Don't apply here. You still did it, fam.
but it's a prank, bro.
No.
And like, what's it called? So a few days after that shit came out, he's like, "Come on, she's my half sister."
That's not better. I was gonna say, oh, turns out she's like I was lying, guys. She's like my third cousin twice removed or some shit. I'd be like, alright, sketch, but alright. Like, no, what? No,
But she's my half sister.
That's not better.
She's like not completely my sister.
That's not even mildly better, my nigga.
And like, oh my god, it just caused like this whole, like the community to be like, dude, what the fuck? And everyone just knows him now as the guy that made out with his sister.
No shit.
I mean, is this better than like the quote unquote other YouTubers who, for example, there's like 14, 15-year-olds who are like, we're gonna play the stripping game.
No, don't do that. You're 14, 15. Stop it. You should be stripping for shit. Keep your clothes on. Never take them
Or
off.
like what became like a mini craze for a bit where it's like, it's a dude. I don't know if it was prank nation. I don't remember. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna watch the video because fuck that. But there was this whole thing with Fortnite where people were like, "Oh, if I get a kill on Fortnite, she has to take off her clothes, and she's my 13-year-old sister with big titties,
No.
and she's in the thumbnail with barely any clothes on."
No.
I forget what videos like that were called. Fortnite. Every time I get a kill or some shit. Every time I get a kill. Let's see. Yeah. For example, Rice Gum did one kill equals remove one clothing piece on Fortnite. And, you know.
Okay, but like, if it's an adult doing it, fine. If they want to remove
But there
clothing.
were some people.
If
like,
it's an
like in
adult.
Rice Gum's video, I think they were adults. But there are some people who are like, it's my little sister.
Yeah, no, that's on some fuck shit, bruh.
But she's hot. But she's my sister.
It's on some fuck shit, bruh.
But she's hot.
But it's on some
For
fuck shit.
views.
It's on some fuck shit.
But views. Oh no. That would have been a bad bitch. Okay. So for the last article, I mean, I just remember something from yesterday, but I really wanted your opinion. It's a long-ass title, but I found it funny, even though if I were in the situation, it'd be a hard no.
Okay.
Mother, 39, is engaged to her son's best friend, 18, who popped the question after 2 months of dating, but the teenage boys insisted hasn't affected their relationship. Imagine your best friend's fucking your mom. And now they're married.
I mean,
You gotta call your best friend daddy.
Fuck that. No. Well, I mean, you know, they're adults. That's their decision. I ain't calling no one daddy though. Like, I never called no one daddy my whole life. Like that.
But like, you know, like the typical, like for example, video game culture. You always have the, well, I fucked your mom. He can literally say that, and there's.
It's funny because my best friend, he would often like get into yo mama things with his stepdad, and so he'd be like, yeah. So his stepdad would be like, yo mama, this is like that's Chris would be like, that's your wife.
I thought he was going, oh yeah, well your mom was dumb. I was like, oh yeah, well I fucked your mom. And it's like, oh.
No, the stepdad would say something like, yo mama, Chris is like, that's your wife. Like, the fuck?
Chase Gabbard, 18, from Kentucky, met Jamie Brown, 39, when he was 11. He was best friends with her son Jace, but often went jogging with Jamie. When he turned 18, Chase realized he was attracted to Jamie, and he kissed
Yeah, of course
her.
his name is Chase. Fucking white-ass name.
Couple now go on double dates with Jace, who is supportive of relationship. So imagine that. Your best friend is now marrying / fucking your mom,
Bruh.
and y'all go on double dates.
Bruh, like, first of all, my mom ain't going on any kind of double date with me. Fuck that. Like,
But don't you want her to be happy?
she can be happy from far away. Like, she'd be happy over there or something like
A
that.
teenager who is engaged to his best friend's mother said he can't wait to marry her despite being more than 2 decades her junior. Chase Gabbard, 18, met mother of 3, Jamie Brown, 39, when he was 11 and became best friends with her son Jace, now 16. The pair from Corbin, Kentucky spent years getting to know one another and became closer in 2013. After they began jogging together to help her lose weight. So he
Bruh.
loved her for who she was,
Bruh.
but he made her lose a few pounds.
I mean, it didn't say he made her. She could have just done it on her own volition. I don't know what she is, it's perfectly healthy.
Mm-hmm. So this is them. And
Yo, first of all, she looks young as fuck. Like, let's be real.
And that's them again.
Those teeth, though. Excuse me?
You don't like her teeth?
Yo, coming out here looking like a fucking... Oh, what are those fish?
Fish.
Those fish with the fucking weird-ass upper teeth?
Upper teeth? Fish. Sharks?
No! Nigga, come on! Bruh, for real? Yo, no.
Dolphins?
No. Dolphins aren't fish, nigga, the fuck!
Fish?
You non-biology knowing as, like, get the fuck out!
Yeah, I'm not fucking dolphins to know that shit.
Nigga, I never fucked a dolphin either. I know it's not a fucking fish, nigga, the fuck?
I'm just throwing random shit.
How am I friends with you? God.
I don't fucking know. I question that every day too.
What? No, Walter.
Within a year, Jamie has shed more than 100 pounds. But it wasn't until Chase turned 18 that he realized he was attracted to his best friend's mother and kissed
Of course
her.
this nigga waited till 18, bruh. Said, I'm legal now.
I can just straight up fuck you. Shocked by their attraction to one another with their 21 age gap, the pair began dating and found that they had more in common than not. And they even claimed that Chase is happy for them.
What the fuck?
Jamie, a claims agent, said, I had no idea about Chase or my feelings before he kissed me. It was a total shock. But since then, we have been inseparable.
Bro, that's fucking wild, bro. That's a Brazzers episode somewhere.
It's literally a porn plot without the porn.
Basically.
I have 3 kids, so the first thing was that I had to be sure they were okay with it, as they are my #1 priority. But none of them had a problem. We all loved each other anyway. And when we told Jace that... And when we told Jace, he was fine with it too. They are still best friends. The first proposal...
So now that best friend's your daddy, nigga?
Huh?
Except now that best friend's your daddy, nigga, the fuck?
The first proposal happened during a scavenger hunt was a surprise. I had no idea. I went all over town to end in my bathroom closet. And then he bent me over and fucked me raw. So, what's it called? After that, there's a picture of the other kids.
Why are they all shirtless? Yo, let's on some more shirtless stuff shit. Why are they all shirtless?
I don't know. They probably all went swimming. Never mind. They're in jeans. I was like, they probably all went swimming. But no,
They're wearing fucking jeans.
Yeah,
Fuck.
never mind.
Fucking white kids, I swear to God.
Oh, and this is them going on double dates.
Bruh. Y'all
I think they're
wild.
at a Chili's.
Bruh.
Hold on, there should be a caption.
Niggas are wildin', bruh. Nah.
No, it doesn't say where.
It's a whole dub.
Here's another family picture.
Son.
Oh, and this is the 2 guys when they were younger and when they first became friends. You know, still shirtless. But
exactly, what the fuck?
White people just like to be shirtless, apparently. I don't think you can put a time limit on love.
Yes, you can.
If you know.
As in, not today. Like, that's the time limit. Not tomorrow either, nigga.
I have to wait for my divorce to come through, but we have already planned our beautiful wedding and written our own vows.
Excuse me? Where's your 40-wedded boy? What the fuck, yo?
Chase cannot.
That's a whole sugar mama. Yo, I'm sorry. I need to like.
What?
I need to ask Kosi if she's down to like let me marry like a fucking.
Oh, cool. Do you want me to censor her name?
No.
Alright, lit.
She's down to like let me fucking marry some middle class chick for the money, dog. That's what this is. That's a whole sugar mama right there, dog. That's all this is.
I mean, Chase cannot pinpoint when his feelings for Jamie turned from friendly to romantic, but took a gamble weeks after turning 18 when he kissed her. Chase proposed after 2 months and claims he's...
A 2-month ass proposal? What, this nigga in the military? The fuck?
He's since asked Jamie to marry him up to 300 more times, nearly once a day.
What the fuck?
His proposals have ranged from popping the question in a relaxed way to having "marry me" written on a hot sauce pocket.
Excuse me?
Packet.
Excuse me?
Did he just go to Taco Bell?
Yo, what the fuck?
You know what's funny? Because like when we were working at Taco Bell, there were some hot sauce packets that were just blank.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
But how do you write on that shit? Did you literally?
Were we one of the
pen?
Taco Bells you could get married at?
Who knows? Chase, a handyman. Really?
What?
18 and he's a handyman?
What the fuck?
Said, I love Jamie's personality. I knew I wanted to marry her.
You love that
straight
chick's
away.
money. First of all, calm down. Calm down. That chick got money and you want it. Let's be real here.
But I love her, man.
Nah, you love her wallet. That's fine too, dog.
There are so many
Secure
things.
the bag, fam. That I got you.
There are so many things I like about her. She has a great sense of humor. She stops me from being lazy. And there's
She stops you from being lazy. Bitch, that's a mom, bruh. That's your mom, son. You may. I don't care. Like, oh, that's your friend's one, nigga. That's your mom too now.
And there are so many other things. Despite their mothers initially struggling with the relationship, as Jamie went to school with Chase's mother, they now have given their blessing.
Blessing, motherfucker, bruh. Nah.
And there's just more selfies, but I feel like you don't care for that.
I don't.
The couple admit that they have been confused for mother and son, but believe...
No shit.
But believe...
No fucking shit, bro.
But believe this is...
No fucking shit, bruv.
But believe this is a part of being in an age gap relationship. But apart from that, they've had a positive experience. Now the whole family hang out together, with the couple even going on double dates with the oldest son, Jace, who is one of their biggest supporters. Jamie said, "We hold hand and kiss one another on the forehead. Nothing inappropriate. We're just a regular couple."
Nothing inappropriate. Y'all not fucked yet? Excuse me?
Nobody has openly said anything. We may get a funny look.
Nobody has openly said anything, nigga. Where do you live? What the fuck?
Kentucky.
Of course.
I understand. I'm nearly the same age as his mother. But as far as people saying anything negative, it hasn't happened. Yeah, because that's what they turn to their friends like, yo, did you see that old bitch right there? Like, what the fuck? Yo, you see that young ass nigga kissing her? Well, in tarnation, I ain't seen shit like that. Except when I kiss my cousin. I'm sorry.
That's how it's
Kentucky.
Fuck Kentucky.
Wow. / the South.
Fuck the South too, nigga.
I mean... The racist.
Yo, tell me why, like, in the mail, I keep getting, like, gun magazines.
What?
Yeah, with, like, but it's like, hey, this is buy this gun, or buy these swords, or buy these knives. Like, because
Is it in your name?
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
Because I bought, like, they're not magazines so much as sales catalogs. I'm like, because I bought a set of swords once, maybe? When I get it today, and it's straight up like, like, in them, there's, like, okay, the usual gun stuff, the usual knife stuff, and then also a fucking Confederate flag bed set.
Oh no!
You don't want to be racist?
In bed? Excuse me?
Oh no!
And then it's like, oh, also a MAGA hat.
Oh my god!
Like, what? We can't have cool swords and guns without MAGA, nigga? The fuck?
Nope. He's my son's best friend, and I went to school with his mother. There was friction, but now she doesn't seem to care, and is a lot more supportive now.
Yo, first of all, call Dyfus.
I can see that being a concern of any parent, but I guess my relationship is a gamble, whether it's the same age, same sex, different ages, or anything. Part of joining the family has required Chase to embrace the role of stepfather to Jamie's 3 children.
Excuse me?
Where
He's 18!
Where he walks...
He's 18!
Where he walks the line between friend and disciplinarian.
You're letting an 18-year-old discipline your kids. On Gotham, bro? On Gotham.
But Jace said that he and Chase are still best friends.
No, you're not.
Despite Chase now technically being his stepdad. It's not technically, he is his stepdad. Jace said,
Ain't shit technical about it, nigga. Fuck.
we are still best friends because we still hang out, have fun, and play video games together, just like we did before.
They were now fucking your mom.
Except now I hear mom screaming a lot at night. They were so happy, and that's all that mattered. They are a cute couple. Chase added, thankfully it hasn't affected Jamie and I as best friends, really. I don't think we could, Oops, sorry, I got a text and got distracted. I don't think we could stop being best friends. We are just so close. Wait till you turn 18 and realize what the fuck you're talking about.
Excuse me, the fuck?
I have embraced being a stepdad. Nothing has really changed though, as they are great and good-minded kids, so I don't have to get onto them too much.
Nigga, you're 18. You a kid too. It's coming from a 21-year-old. I'm a kid too, nigga. The fuck?
I'm at the point where I don't care what anyone else says or thinks. As long as we are happy, that's all that matters. And that's the end of the article. Which, this story just reminded me of something that I saw last night, where a woman in her mid-20s married or is now engaged to her professor from Princeton. Guess how old the professor is? 71.
Okay, how old is she?
There's a 46-year age difference.
Okay, that's different, because she's an adult. She's in her 30s. That's one thing. This man is a whole 18-year-old.
She's in her mid-20s.
Alright, that's better than being a fucking 18-year-old and on some shit.
Fucking an almost 40-year-old woman?
Yeah, word. That's
hey, that was me at one point. But it almost happened, but it didn't, so it doesn't matter. But
even then, that wasn't your best friend's mom, nigga. Fuck.
True. Like me, I can never imagine that. Where it's just like, you know, you spend time with your friends. It's like if literally Chris or me or whoever you consider your best friend is just, yo, so I'm just gonna pipe your mom real quick.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah. Also, we're getting married.
Nani?
You gotta call me daddy now.
No.
I'll see you next Father's Day.
No.
Remember how you said you wanted a dad in your life? Yo, what's up, fam?
No, I'm fine, nigga. I'm 18 now. I'm 18
fam?
now. I'm 21.
I'm 21!
I'm 21 now. I don't need a dad and shit. The fuck?
Yeah, you do. You need a father figure in your life to lead you in the right direction.
My nigga's a drug addict. First of all, boy, he takes me to movies he doesn't even pay for. Like, listen.
Oh my god! Did you hear about Endgame? Where Endgame and...
We're not speaking any Endgame spoilers on this podcast, sir.
Oh no!
Okay, we are better men than that.
Really?
Yeah.
But it came out last weekend.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
But
I am part of this podcast too, and I'm making the official executive decision that we are not dropping Endgame spoilers.
why?
I said so.
No!
Well, go to your room.
Naruto running away! Get taken down!
I'm not even saying the words. The 9-0, that doesn't mean anything.
I thought you said 9 egg rolls, and then I thought you said 9 anal.
9-0.
Nani mo is the fucking word! But, so what do you think about our more sexually driven podcast for today?
No.
You know, we should have stuff more often. More like, every day we're gonna have a special article, but I thought, weren't you just, but I have a girlfriend.
I do have a girlfriend, but yeah, she's we're talking about threesomes, and you know, you're really invited. Yeah, as long as she's cool with you, and yeah.
I don't know how to. Now you hit me with that, I'm just like,
You think I'm joking right now, but I'm not.
That's what I'm just like, I don't know how to take it.
As a legitimate offer. He's gonna end the podcast.